a lot of times roofs get done because of lack of maintenance. Those lead to leaks, which lead to needing to get a roof done before possibly you could have. I'm all tongue-tied. It's like it's Saturday or something. Hey, what's up? Chris from Schoen Roofing. Going to take you today on a roof inspection. And homeowners or property management owners, more often than not, would like to get their roof checked out. Let them know how much longer they have before it needs replacement, if any shingles are blown off, any damage, especially when the owners are in Toronto or not in the city that the rental property is in. So today we're going to look, I think it's about a 10-plex, shingle roof, 2-story, walkable pitch. I see a squirrel up there right now. So obviously some trees need to be trimmed. That's awesome. But we don't just do a shingle inspection or a roof inspection. I do a walk around the whole building and start with the gutters, soffit, fascia, make sure that's all intact. Oftentimes there's downspouts that have come loose or have cracks in them. Actually, this building had a leak inside one of the units because ice damming down the downspouts, and the ice was backing up. The back of the down pipe had split, and a lot of the mortar, it's an older building, so it had a lot of holes in the mortar, and it was getting in through the wall and actually leaking all the way inside and flooded out one of the units. So myself and the property maintenance guy down here figured that one out and got it fixed up. And we installed a bunch of heat trace in that area. It's kind of a double valley section where there was a lot of ice and snow buildup in the wintertime. As in Niagara, we have those crazy winters where it gets really warm and really cold and a lot of ice builds up. So I'm gonna do the walk around the outside first. We also check all the window cappings, door cappings, and just make sure that everything is, the way it should be. So we do a report afterwards that includes everything exterior, as well as the roof. And then if I notice anything else, we always throw it in the report. There's wood balconies on this one, so we can note if there's any rot on those. Cable lines. We do the whole exterior and focusing mainly on the roof. All right, let's get to it. All right, this place is super tight to get into. We got a little tiny narrow walkway. Overhead cable. So anyways, 28 footer, and she just reaches the top for my 3 rungs. So let's go up and have a look. Okay, we're at the roof. Guessing it's about a 712 pitch. This is the area where we had to install, the heat trace on this area. This is where that ice dam backup was. Everything's still attached, everything looks good there. Brought up the valleys. Okay, so the shingles look like Ico shingles, my favorite. Yeah, this is the Ico shingle. This is the problem. They just never seal. I don't even know if I can say that, but I'm going to. Take the back. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a nice lineup. So the shingles don't look in bad shape, but I mean, I can lift these right up. Got a little bit of marking here, just from the guys working. But looking at the vents, I mean, they caulked them. A little bit, those are caulked. So this is funny. They put a bunch of nails, and then I think they were caulked, but they put them around the flange on top of the shingles. I don't really understand that. So that'll go into the report that all the flanges basically need to be checked and recaulked. This one they caulked 2 and just left, yeah, so I'll check out all these flanges. That's a huge thing that I don't want to say it's with the crews that get paid by the bundle, but when you're getting paid, you know, by how fast you work, that's the stuff that gets skipped out on. You know, at the end of the day, you're just trying to pack up, and instead of taking the extra time to do it so it's going to last and do it right, you know, you say fuck it and just get out of there. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of subbing work out or just paying guys per the bundle, because then they just try and get it done as fast as possible, and if something fucks up, you just keep going instead of redoing it or making sure that it's right. Yeah, all the vents. I don't know why they did it. They nailed them down because they were probably flapping in the wind. I say these shingles don't stick, but here's two more where they got nails on top of the shingles holding everything down. Don't see that very often. This is where I saw the squirrel. So that tree, I'll let them know it's yeah, it's right up to the rooftop. We can come down here and grab it. So this tree should definitely be trimmed back that one branch. A lot of debris in the gutters. Other than that, I mean, the workmanship isn't too bad. They did a rack style on this side. So you have your one seam here, and then you have your seam here, your seam just back and forth instead of doing the stair pattern, which you're supposed to be doing with these architectural shingles. A couple pieces in the valley not quite cut. It's funny that this one's about 3 inch short from going over, and this one's about 2 inches long. You know, they got close. Definitely something I wouldn't put up with on one of our jobs. I don't really get the face nails unless they had issues before. We were never on this roof except for I did the little bit of heat trace down there, but didn't even really come up and walk around. But now we're going to be on the front side. Just face nails here and there. Nothing too crazy. I mean, nothing's blowing off that I can see. Holy shit. Okay, a lot of face nails. Never mind. I'm going to take that back. There's face nails everywhere. And this looks like they went over some rot. Yeah, definitely. I'll show you this. I can see that just walking up to it. You can see that sunk down, that shingle right there. This guy, you can see it from a mile away. There's definitely wood rot under that. This is probably a plank building underneath. Someone may have resheeted over top, but it's an old building, old part of the city, and just a ton of face nails down here too. Chimney flashing, they went over. I mean, I'm guessing they just went over the old one that was here last time they did it, because there's some brown metal and then black metal on top. Pretty shoddy job, but looks like it's keeping the water out. They didn't say they're having any leaks. And then very discolored shingles. I'm assuming that's something coming out of the chimney. Check it up top. Yeah, whatever's exhausting out of here is causing a lot. Yeah, whatever it is, it's causing some sort of blue dust or smoke to drop down. Oh, there they are. Hey man, it's a great day for shingling. I'm sure this is all reused. Just reused and recocked. And now on to the second back. I mean, this is a big roof. I'm pretty sure there's 10 units in this thing. So this is the same style that we had on the first part. So a lot of the time when you have two valley coming down like this area, you're definitely going to get ice build up and ice backage, or water going backwards up the shingles. So with no reported leaks, I mean, there must be ice and water shield underneath. I didn't even check if they just went over the old shingles or not. I'm going to find an area where it's all hips, so I can't go to it is all hips. I'll check when I go back on the ladder. It doesn't look like it. It'd be a lot more wavy, and then the waves I do see, I'm sure, are the wood, because they're so straight and it's not everywhere. But it's always a possibility they went over top. I don't think it is though. A lot of raccoon stuff. And here's more face nails. I have no idea. Like face nail, 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 nail. All right, so everything looks like it's intact besides just some caulking work. So this actually isn't too bad. No blown off shingles. It's hard to guess the age of this roof, but I don't know. It's definitely got some life left. They're wondering if they have to get it replaced. Now this guy, this is a cool boot. Haven't seen one of these for a long time. Yeah, so that's a solid metal 4-inch flange. Assuming they reuse that as well when they did the roof. That doesn't look new by the amount of caulking they have on the back of it. So we can just caulk the top of that and that should be fine. But that's definitely leaking water. Unless this is a 2-piece. It's all sealed tight. So this roof isn't in bad shape. Not the proper install for this type of shingle, but nothing has blown away yet. Another little ridge cap repair here. So things are starting to go, because that's a couple repairs that I've noticed. But I mean, these shingles will last. Granules are starting to come off. I wouldn't recommend a replacement though, just some maintenance. Just some TLC, get you through a few more years, you know? And this is a monster roof with nowhere to put a bin. So I wouldn't recommend a replacement on this until it's, you know, basically absolutely necessary. It's going to be a huge project. And one you may see in the coming years, which would be pretty awesome. It'd actually be a lot of fun. The way it's cut up, you could section it off really nice. All right, well, I'm gonna go down, and I already did the walk around. Nothing too crazy on the bottom, nothing was missing. Soffit fascia trough was all good. But that's basically how we do a roof inspection. It's all visual. You have to get on the roof. You can't do it from the ground. So glad this one was just walkable. Yeah, nothing missing. So just recommend a whole bunch of maintenance in the caulking department. Oh, and we're gonna check if it's 2 layers or not. This is my favorite. I don't think it is. If I had to bet, I'm pretty sure they tore off the last section, or the last shingle job. One thing I don't like is where the valley comes down. I don't know why they didn't extend it. 1, 2, 3. There's even a piece at the top, so it wasn't to save metal by cheating that 4 inches, but they did it on this side and I believe on the other ones. Now these shingles are going to wear away prematurely, and they have them weaved. Just, it looks a little funny to me, having that metal really short. Let's go down another step. So you see there's been some maintenance on this trough, so that must have been leaking at one point. And oh yeah, a huge gap under there. Look at that. My hand is under the old metal, so they just went on top of the old metal, which is okay sometimes if you put a layer of ice and water on top, especially if you can't get it off. This one's a lot tighter. Yeah, this side's good. Yeah, no reason not to extend that down. And then as far as the layer of shingles, we got about a 3 or 4 inch overhang. A huge overhang. Nah, it looks like just one layer. I'm pretty sure that's the wood right there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I shouldn't be able to do that though. I shouldn't be able to get my hand all the way up to the that first row of shingles. There should be a couple nails in the starters a little bit lower, but it's okay. Everyone does it different. And those aren't even proper starters. There's no tar strip, which all the new manufacturers use. We definitely use them. They keep this from happening, so you can't pull those shingles apart. And because they're nailed, you can't get, that's a lot of area for wind to get up. All right, I'm gonna get off this ladder now. I need to get down, and we'll send this report off and we'll come back and do some repairs. what are you up to?
Hi.
Hi.
Did you get a good video?
Yeah, the roof looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need some caulking work, so we'll get that report sent off.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's the lady that sends the reports, just so you know. It's behind the report sending. So. All right, well, that is how we do a roof and exterior inspection. I definitely recommend it if you have a property that you can't get to or just are unsure of your roof's condition. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and it'll give you peace of mind knowing that a professional has looked at your roof, given it an okay, and recommended some maintenance. A lot of times roofs get done because of lack of maintenance. Those lead to leaks, which lead to needing to get a roof done before possibly you could have. I'm all tongue-tied. It's like it's Saturday or something. A lot of times roofs prematurely get done because of lack of maintenance. So having your roof checked out every year, every 2 years, just like your furnace and all your other major components to your house, it's always good to have a professional come in and check it out. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you on the next one.